Welcome back. Kita update story dulu, bos. Siapa nih join, woi? Ngomong dong. Join doang tapi diam. Hello. Oh, iya.
Revelio.
Ya penampilan doang ya. Oh, nggak ada deh. Oh. Anjay. Anjir. Anjay. Pakai kureng. Anjing keren banget. Kayaknya pakai hoodie. Oh iya. Ya. Oh, di luar tuh. Si Ipak. Tumben lo, Pak. Gabut, Pak. Udah kagak follow.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you
Kan
are.
follow cuma nggak ada orang.
You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my
Saya sambil nunggu orang
gran.
ngajak
Someone
main
recognized
sih.
me in Hauntel Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd
Kayak
sent
seru
the
bisa,
egg
Pak. Kamu
there.
juga pengen main dah.
She said they took the whole
Kayak
place
asik.
apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
If your grand's alright and they didn't get the egg, then perhaps we're fine.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Centaurs aren't known for being the friendliest lot. Especially not with wizard kind, and not right now.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
I suppose one could smuggle a pet into the dormitory if one was willing to use a disillusionment charm. But is it...
I've always said that.
He has a special knack. It's tormenting Professor Black.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
The rewards. Probably about time.
Yeah.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I did?
I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this right.
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Headmaster? Yeah, what could he want?
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the...
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Holy shit.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
Well, they're as good as invisible to me, sir. Rotten little extortionist holding my diary hostage.
What was that, Broom?
Nothing, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. Well, you cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performances.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. Ahem! Attention!
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Kabur!
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
What are you up to now?
Dia mau sapu dia.
This place has seen better days.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I hope they can tell we're sincere, but Poppy, centaurs are just centaurs. They can't read your mind any better than I could.
Perhaps you're right. It's just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Sudah tinggi amat.
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
What? Lah pintu keluar.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Easy. Whoa.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Best move what we can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Mampus lo. Ya, keburu ketahuan dah.
This is my chance. Come and leave. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Run! Tahuan deh.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be a way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance.
Oh no.
That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
The cloak of invisibility. Mana ni?
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power. Revelio.
Oh.
Descender. Depulsor. Bombardo.
Buset. Gas geluid. Oh my god.
Defender! Depulsor! Bombarder!
Yeah, sabe. Aduh.
Defender!
Revelio.
Ya elah. Oh no. Oh my god.
Defender! Bombard! Defender! Bombarder! Descender! Depulsor! Descender! Descender! Bombarder! Defender! Descender! Depulsor! Defender! Descender! Bombarder! Defender! Predator! Stupid! Bombarder! Depulsor! Defender!
Anjing ada lagi dong.
Bombarder! Defender! Descender! Bombarder!
What? Bisa gitu ya?
Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder!
Anjing sikat gua.
Bombarder! Defender! Depulsor! Descender! Depulsor! Bombarder! Defender!
What the fuck?
Descender! Depulsor!
Anjing gua nggak mau. Oh my god.
Bombarder! Potato! Defender! Bombarder!
must be for me.
Hello. Resurrection Stone. Pegel anjay parah.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve.
We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Udah kelar nih. Anjay, so easy. Dia nangis.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands.
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Kok Isadora bingung. Ini kan.
What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Gila.
Bombarda. Defendo.
Salah. Kira siapa ya?
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Belum ada ini. The fuck?
I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the trip taking. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Buset deh. What? bener.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Berisik betul. Ya elah, nggak bisa lagi. Ada troll. Wait, ntar dulu, troll dulu. Oh, berantem sama troll.
Expelliarmus! Bovada! Confringo! Accio! Repulsa! Bombarda! Confringo!
Anjing gak bisa dikurusi yuk. Enggak. Meledak. Trollnya meledak. Astagfirullahaladzim, ada troll lagi. Sokin. Oh my god. Haha. Astagfirullahaladzim. Astagfirullahaladzim. Bodoh banget gue. Buar. Buset dalam diri. Astagfirullahaladzim. Astaga. Astagfirullahaladzim. Meledak. Feldcroft atau mana? Mana sini gue? Perang anjing. Mana musuh-musuhnya?
Little moon come. Last time you hit me, human.
Wow. Banting. Meledak, ente meledak. Buset, double damage. Tiba gelap sih. Mana sih ente? Temen lu perang lu nggak tahu, goblok. Lah. Mana satu lagi tuh? Oh, di bawah. Halo.
Such arrogance. I've been at this for hours.
Arrest them.
Sudah meledak.
Your blood's up.
Udah gitu doang.
Revelio.
Ada lagi nih.
Arrest those men. Let me in.
I'm a goblin, not a toy! How childish!
Listen. Bombarder.
Good as new.
Expelliarmus. Bombarder. Protego. Revelio. Bombarder.
Correct coming.
Accio.
Find it!
Levioso.
You don't know who you're playing with! You...
Accio.
I won't rest.
Accio. Descender.
Is that the best you... fight.
Kill spells blast off of me. Leviosa! Places! Arrest them.
I will make you. Just you wait till I'm on solid ground.
Tuh solid ground. Wah. Oh my god.
Repairer. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Crucio. Wow, Crucio dong.
Who do you think you are?
Keyboard. Wah, gila.
That's your best.
Leviosa, put me down.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Crucio.
Revelio.
Coasting along. Whoa. What?
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
How nice to see you, my young.
Anjay. Merlin terakhir. Crucio. Oh. Kayak perang. Halo.
Stop right there.
Leviosa, Accio, Descendo, Convulso. Expelliarmus.
What the Bovada?
Ano sa koin no? Astagfirullahaladzim, troll. Halo. Bodoh, salah pencet. Imperial. Nggak bisa ini tuh.
Bombarda. Revelio.
Buset dah. Gila.
One less foul hulking brute.
Meledak. Wih, apa nih?
Time to teach someone a lesson.
Expelliarmus.
Stop right now. You won't escape again.
Ngapain dia di sini? Mati man.
You'll pay for that.
Gimana sih? Oh,
Is that you, Royland?
what? Belum Akbar. Salah. Salah. Bantingan ya. masih di situ lagi?
Expelliarmus! Bombard! Confringo! Accio! Descendo!
Let's see you survive. Confringo!
Ya Allah.
Confringo!
Descendo! Revelio.
Aduh.
Expelliarmus.
What's that?
Ntar kita accessibility kita ganti. Text size.
I've seen Billywig before sting. Admirable trick.
Clever.
Your poaching days are over.
What?
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Revelio.
Gini-gini orang.
Revelio.
Nope.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Why can't I hit you?
Bombard! Expelliarmus!
Takda bukan Fringo. Incendio, bukan Fringo.
Confringo! Accio! Descendo!
Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Descendo! Accio! Glacial! Curse!
Astagfirullahaladzim. Kocak.
You're weak, human. You will suffer.
Confringo!
Bombarda.
Confringo! You've one less follower, Ratrock. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Ada handle baru. Cakep bener. Aduh, pegel pantat pegel.
If only Ren ran away.
Crucio. Ah, bodohnya. Dur. What the fuck?
Rest easy, my large friend.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted.
What?
Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Revelio.
Such arrogance. You're making this too easy. Put me down at once! I won't rest. Why don't you come up here?
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio. Bombarda.
Thestrals overhead? Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
Confringo. I'm sorry we can both see Thestrals.
It's certainly not something I'd hoped we'd have in common.
Kill any who trespass.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
I won't rest. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Leviosa. Glacius.
Astaga.
Let's get this over. Rather unwise. Release me!
You won't get away with it.
Revelio. Arrest them, men.
I will have my revenge!
They got what they deserved.
Revelio. What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going. Confront him. Revelio.
Ranrock's gonna make everyone pay. Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
What is that?
Accio. Leviosa.
I'm a goblin, not an angel!
Arrest them. Glacius.
I hate that.
Expelliarmus.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right. And I'll find enough of this nonsense.
Arrest them.
I do not appreciate
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Revelio.
Safe travels, my young friend.
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders! How fitting.
Itu jatuh 8.000 dia. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a big bitch. Anjing ngumpet loh ya.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
One nudge and that chest might have fallen.
Oh, I think 3 nudges at least.
Revelio. These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner. Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
Revelio. Staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages. Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Ah, kan.
Expelliarmus, Accio, Descendo, Expulsor. Interior. Expelliarmus, Defender, Bombard. Confringo.
Oh, that's a big one.
Expelliarmus, Defender. Confringo. Bombarder. Expelliarmus. Descender. Repulsor. Expelliarmus.
Oh my god.
Accio. Defender. Descender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombard. Defender. Expelliarmus. Descender. Glacier. Expelliarmus. Bombarder. Defender.
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
Revelio.
You've seen rune symbols like these before.
Oh, okay. Which one?
Confringo.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio.
Oh my god. Ngapain sih lu? Oh my god. Peru goblok. Oke, kita harus fokus. Goblok.
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together. Revelio. Reparo.
That was a piece of work.
More than one.
Revelio.
Confringo.
Revelio.
Kita coba kali ya. Confringo. Oh salah. Q. Udah pulsa semua sih. Ah, Q harusnya nih.
Wingardium Leviosa. We couldn't jump high enough to reach that Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Bombarda. I'm out of breath after all of those stairs, but the view, well worth it. Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain. Revelio. Good.
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
Oh, gue tahu. Yo, coba pakai sama incendio. Kan gue narik dan gue pakai incendio. Nah, terus.
Incendio. This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us. Confringo.
lagi.
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here.
Bombard! Revelio.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Bombarder! Revelio.
This be another area Isadora created.
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Revelio. The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Bombard!
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Di mana tuh? Isidora ntar keluar nih.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace.
Tetap masih inget ya.
Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Oh, ini lanjutannya.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked? It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Isidora, kamu bodoh.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves them.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
Perhaps.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
Descender, Accio, Incendio. Confringo, Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Bombarda.
Lodgot's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you brewed.
Oh, masih makan dulu pet-petnya deh. I'm sorry.
Does it get any more cozy?
Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Tigaan gitu ada.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Accio!
Thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Aduh, capek.
Proud of all the potions you brewed.
Siapa tuh Ragna? Boleh. Caustic kan? Ya. Ya, agak muat lagi. Bro.
Thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Revelio. Revelio.
thinks you should be proud of all the potions you brewed. Incendio.
Cukup for today. Time to sleep. Ini satu viewer siapapun, thanks sudah nonton ya. Untuk bro parah habis kerja. Unicorn head. The fuck? Nizel cari di mana ya? Unforgivable 1. Disarming 2. Tes. Disarming 3 apa? Nizel.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you brewed. No herbology professor, but some plants here seem to be ready to harvest.
Bombarda!
Wah gila banyak banget, mantep. Sebagai misi ini gila dong. Oh my gosh. Coba. Ragna.